Welcome to the class, Bonnie, once again. So let's see here. Then in the last class, we were talking about the use of the past tense and with the word but, all right? As I told you before, then in this class, we are having a new lesson, which is lesson number 4. Are you ready?
Ready.
Perfect.
About travel and craft, right?
Yeah, that's right. And now I am going to share my screen with
I see the picture of Marco Polo and Kublai, right?
I'm sorry, Bonnie. What's your question?
I can see the picture of the man named Marco Polo, right?
Oh, this one, yeah. So let me know. Can you see my screen?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna start with our lesson. Okay. I know you're ready because you told me. Then listen to me. We continue with our topic, with our unit, vacation. But in this case, lesson number
Lesson number 4.
That's right. Lesson number 4, travel and trade. Do you know what is trade?
No.
But trade is like commerce, like interchange something. For example, you trade something. I go there, I got money, and then you buy the telephone. I have money, then you get the telephone. That is trade.
Okay, I understand.
That is trade. Trade is commerce or business, doing business. That is trade. And travel. So here I have some vocabulary for you. Okay. So let's see here. So the first vocabulary I am having for you here is silk. Do you know what is silk?
Yes. Like it in my clothes have still too.
That is correct. That's right. So then we also have goods. Do you know what is goods?
Yes, I think it has 2 meanings. The first meaning is very good, and the another
yeah, that is correct. The first
I have many good in my home.
Yeah, that's right. For example, if you go, if a store is going to buy things, those things are goods. And for example, in other words, right? In other words, okay, so good when you're feeling good. So 2 ways to use that, all right?
My mom sells good.
But in this case, in this particular case, we are talking about like goods or products, you know? Goods in this case, in the context of this class, goods are gonna be products or things, okay?
Okay.
So now let's continue with our class. So then we have the next word. What is the next word?
The next word is
Goods. What is gonna be? What is it going to be?
return. Oh no, ruler. Yes, ruler.
This one. Can you see it?
Difficult.
Okay, difficult. That's right, difficult. So then we have ruler. Okay, obviously I imagine you know what is a ruler.
Yes and no.
And then we got the word, the next word, I'm sorry. This one, return.
Like you know I'm returned to Vietnam.
That is correct. Like coming back. All right? Like to come. Yes. That is return. Then become famous. Maybe you become popular. Somebody
Edison can become famous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Edison can become famous.
Who's that?
Edison.
Edison? Is he a singer? Is he a singer? Is he a singer?
He's the inventor.
Oh, an inventor?
Yes, he is an inventor. He become famous.
From Vietnam?
In your countries.
Oh.
USA.
But here there are a lot of people, bunch of famous people. So many people.
Taylor Swift? Like Taylor Swift?
Sorry?
Okay, your sound bigger.
I didn't listen well, Bonnie. If you can say that again, please.
Say Taylor Swift very famous.
Let me see. Let me just correct the audio. Give me 1 second.
Say Taylor Swift can become famous.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Now I can hear you well. Can you hear me well?
Yes, because my little sister is sing, so I can't hear.
Okay, now it's okay. That's perfect. Now I can hear you very well. Okay, so yeah, actually that person can be famous. Why not? Everyone in the world can become famous. It depends on the opportunities.
Yes.
So here we are. Then we have the word, the phrase or the expression become famous. So let's continue. Then here we are going to use the relative, we're going to use the word, today we're going to use the word what, okay? So in the simple past, Bonnie, simple past tense, we're going to use the statements with what. In this case, look at here. We are having a question word. Can you please read it? Can you please read the question for me?
Okay. What did Marco Polo do when he was 17?
That's right. What did Marco Polo do when he was 17? That is correct. And then what did he do, Bonnie? What did Marco Polo do when he was 17?
Marco Polo started his travel on the ski rope when he was 17.
Okay. Marco Polo, he traveled on the Silk Road. That is correct. So now, let's continue with this part. Now we are going to watch a video. Here we go.
Okay.
Social studies. So let's see this.
In the past, people from different countries made different things. In Europe, they had metal jewelry, clay bowls, and glass cups. In the Middle East, they had new kinds of food and drinks. And in Asia, they had beautiful clothes and things for their homes. People traded these things all over the world.
You see the word trade? You see?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is also trade. You see? They trade their goods here. Maybe on the market or maybe supermarket. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Past, people from different countries made different things. In Europe, they had metal jewelry, clay bowls, and glass cups. In the Middle East, they had new kinds of food and drinks. And in Asia, they had beautiful clothes and things for their homes. People traded these things all over the world. But they didn't have airplanes, and their boats were small and slow. How did people travel? They traveled over land. For hundreds of years, traders traveled from Europe to Asia on the Great Silk Road. The Great Silk Road is over 2,000 years old and 6,000 kilometers long. It goes across Europe and Asia.
Look at this, Bonnie.
Many cities on this road became very
Europe
famous.
to Asia, like this is a long trip. Silk Road. This is the Silk Road.
This is Beijing today, the capital of China. But in the 13th century, this city was called Dadu or Khanbalik. The famous ruler of China, Kublai Khan, lived here, and the traveler Marco Polo stayed here when he was in China.
Marco Polo?
It was a very rich city because a lot of trade happened here.
Okay, listen to this, Bonnie.
Another famous city on the Silk Road is Istanbul in Turkey.
Istanbul, Turkey. Do you know Turkey?
Yes.
This city is west of Beijing.
Right?
Today, the city is called Istanbul. But many years ago, it was called Constantinople.
Oh yeah, Constantinople.
Like Beijing, it had a lot of money.
Yeah.
Many travelers and traders stayed here when they traveled from Beijing to Venice. Venice was the last city on the Silk Road. Many traders were from here, and they were very rich. You can still see their beautiful homes today.
They're so rich.
For 2,000 years, the Great Silk Road was famous, and many of the cities on the road are still famous today.
That is right. That is very popular.
Vietnam and America or in other countries.
Very popular. That's right. Many cities that in the past, many cities that were popular in the past, they continue to be popular nowadays. So now let's continue. Did you understand well the video, Bonnie?
Yes, I can understand about the steel road in China.
Yeah, the Silk Road, especially it's not only in China, but actually it takes from Europe, all right? It is referring about the route that Marco Polo was sailing or was going through from Europe, especially from Venice to many countries in Asia, through which we can name, for example, Istanbul in Turkey, or maybe China, or many of the rest of the Middle East countries. And then it was a very, very long trip, very long, something that, oh my God,
I can understand very long.
thousands of kilometers, So now let's listen to the pronunciation of this vocabulary. So let's get started with that pronunciation now.
Okay. My hair is so...
Lesson 4.
Page number 10.
Travel and trade. B. Listen, point, and say. 1.
Silk,
Still.
Goods.
Goods.
Good.
3,
Difficult.
Difficult. Difficult.
4,
Ruler.
Okay.
Ruler.
5,
Return.
Return.
6,
Become
Become
famous.
famous. Become
Yeah,
famous.
that's right. Become famous. So here we're gonna continue with the next slides.
Okay.
Okay, now is the history. Now here we have the history, the one you have in your book. So listen and read.
page 10. C. Listen and read.
Marco Polo and the Silk Road. The Silk Road is over 2,000 years old and 6,000 kilometers long. It goes across Europe and Asia. Many people traveled on this road to buy and sell silk and other goods. Marco Polo started his travels on the Silk Road when he was 17, in the year 1271. He traveled from Italy to China. The trip was difficult, and it took 3 years. When he was 21, Marco met the ruler of China, Kublai Khan. Marco lived in China for the next 17 years. Marco returned to Italy when he was 41. He met the writer Rustichello, who wrote a book called The Travels of Marco Polo. Many people read this book, and Marco became famous. Marco lived to the age of 70.
Okay, now I'm
Okay.
ready. Marco Polo and the Silk Road. The Silk Road is over 2,000 years and
Years.
6,000 kilometers long.
Sorry, Bunny. I was gonna say 2,000 years.
Okay, 2,000 years old and six
Thousands. 6,000.
kilometers and 6,000 kilometers long.
Okay.
It goes to Europe and Asia. Many people travel to this road to buy and sell silk and other goods.
Okay.
Marco Polo started his travels on the Silk Road when he was 17. In the year 1221, he traveled from Italy to China. The trip was difficult and it took 3 years. When he was 21, Marco met the ruler of China, Kublai Khan. Marco lived in China for the next 7 years.
17 years.
17 years. Marco returned to Italy when he was 41. He met the writer Rustichello, who wrote the book called The Travels of Marco Polo. Many people read this book, and Marco became
Many people's read
this book, and Marco became famous. Marco lived to age of 17.
70 or 70. All right. So Marco lived, okay, to the age of 70. Yeah, that is correct. So something I'm gonna tell you here in regards of the time, in regards of the year, you can also say 1271. So you can also do it this way. Or in other words, you can also use like 1781, 71, I'm sorry. Okay, but if you want to make it easy, you can say 1271, and with this, that's gonna be perfectly fine.
Okay.
Understand?
Because I like to read like 1,000.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's valid.
271.
Yeah, that is valid just as well. Just to just to inform you, just to let you know, just in case. All right, so let's continue. So let me ask you something. How old is the Silk Road?
Um, how old is it, bro? I don't know.
So let's see. So let's see. Let's see here. The Silk Road is over 2,000. Listen to this, Bonnie. The Silk
Okay.
Road is over 2,000 years. Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
It's around uh like the millennium, more than the millennium. All right. So then the Silk Road is you can write that in your book if you want, Bonnie.
Okay, but I don't know.
You don't have it. Exercise D. Look at the exercise D.
I just have this.
Let me see. Do you have these questions?
Yes.
Yeah, and look up for example this one, number one. How old is the Silk Road? If you have it, the answer is gonna be the Silk Road is over 2,000 years. 2,000
Two,
years old.
2000 years.
Yeah. So another question: how many years did Marco Polo live in China?
Um, how can I say?
Look at here.
17 years.
That's right. That is correct. He lived in China for 17 years. That is right. So next one. So how many years did Marco Polo travel on the Silk Road?
Mm, 3 years.
That is correct. So actually he traveled for 3 years. That is right. And finally, how long is the Silk Road?
6,000 kilometers.
Wow. 6,000
Very,
kilometers. That is huge. That's something is that
very big.
enormous. It's something huge. I can't even imagine because it comes from Europe to Asia. So
So long.
let's see here. So then to wrap up this part, to finish that part, the Silk Road is over 2,000 years old. Number two, Marco Polo. Marco Polo lived in China at 17 years.
17 years.
Number three, yeah.
Marco Polo traveled on the Silk Road for 3 years.
And number four, the Silk Road.
The Silk Road is 6,000 kilometers long.
Wow, it's impressive. Wow, my
Very
God.
long.
So imagine how people can travel from Asia. Imagine yourself traveling through the Silk Road, all right, from Vietnam to Europe. Can you imagine this, Bonnie?
No,
My
nothing.
goodness. So
I
you
just can travel to USA or Canada, China, and Thai. Just
look
like
at
that.
look at the map. Show me your book.
Here, my book.
Yeah, the
This
map.
right?
The map. Yeah, that's right. So imagine yourself like traveling from there, from Vietnam to there, to that area. Wow, it's a long trip. Look at
I
here.
can.
Can you see here? Wow, it's like
Yeah.
coming from here, or just coming from here, coming back.
Here,
So I
here,
know
and here.
obviously it starts
Go,
from Europe. It
go.
starts from Europe, but since you are
Europe.
in Vietnam, so you're here, right?
Yes, I'm in this.
Then you go this way. You go this way. You go this way. Then wow, it's a long trip.
Oh my, no, I can't.
Very long. Okay, so
Long way.
now we are going to fill in this chart. Okay, so obviously we already know that the first question.
Yes.
Marco started his travel on the Silk Road from Italy to China. It was back in 1271, and it was at the age of 12. So let's see the other ones.
The second
Marco, yeah, the second one. That's right. Marco met the ruler of
one.
China, Kublai Khan. Do you remember the year? When did it happen?
1274.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
1000. It's gonna be 1275. If you got it in your book, you can correct it. All
okay.
right, you can fit it in your book, so this way you can correct it. And
So sad.
what about the age of Marco by that time? What was Marco's
Um,
age by that
22
time?
years old. 22 years old.
And the answer is not 22, was 21.
Because, yeah,
21,
no,
all right?
yes,
So let's
right.
continue here. Okay, Marco left China after 17 years there. Okay, can you
I
tell me?
can't remember.
Okay, it was in 1292.
So
12,
long.
yeah, 1292. And do you know his age by that time? What was
Okay,
his age by that time? Any idea?
um,
His age was 30 years old, all right, at the
oh,
age of 38.
okay.
Then, okay,
Return to Italy.
when did he return to Italy?
In 1209 and 95.
Yeah, 1295. That is correct. And what was his age by that time? What was Marcus' age by
Um,
that time?
41.
He was 41. That is correct. Well done. Pretty good job. So let's continue. So see this. So now let's look at an ask and answer. Okay, so I am gonna go back to the same questions. What did Marco do in 1271?
Marco started his travel on Silk Road from Italy to China.
That is correct. And he started his travel on the Silk Road from Italy to China. Wow, a big trip. It was a
Yeah,
long trip. So
very
before,
great.
there were no airplanes to do this long trip. Maybe he could have done it in less time, but technology was not like now, so sophisticated.
Can't eat. He can't eat in his boat.
Yeah, in a shape, all right. So let's continue with the next one. What did Marco do when he was 21?
Marco made the ruler of China, Kublai Khan.
That is correct. So let's see here. So let's continue here. So I have more questions for you, Bonnie.
Okay, that easy.
Okay, so here's the question. In what year did you start school?
2020, 2021.
Okay, but you start like your first
First
experience.
time.
Yeah, the first
Um,
time, the very first time. Do you remember?
yes. To 2020. 2000 and 2015.
2015?
Yes.
Okay, a few years ago. So let me ask you something. What countries do you, oh my God, that is a nice question. What countries do you want to travel to?
My dad wants to travel to Canada, so I will travel to Canada too because my dad wanted.
Oh, Canada. So Canada is a beautiful country and is the second biggest country after Russia.
Oh,
Is the second biggest country, Canada.
yes. Russia is the most bigger countries.
Oh, it sounds very good. I used to be in Canada. Yeah, actually, Russia is the biggest. Is the biggest country of the world.
Yeah.
It's a transcontinental country as
Yeah.
Turkey.
Then is Canada and USA.
Yes, yeah. The US is very big too. It's huge. All right, number two.
Vietnam so small.
Yeah, but still is big compared to other countries. Let's see number two. What countries? Let me see. Well, you already told me that you would like to travel to Canada. So,
Yeah.
question number three. What do you want to do in those countries? Oh, especially.
I want to be a scientist on that countries.
Oh, in these countries. Oh, especially you told me only Canada, or is there any other country you would like to travel?
Um, Singapore and USA.
Oh, Singapore and the USA. So
Yeah.
especially if you come to the US, all right, which places in the US would you like to visit?
I don't know because it have many places I like.
Oh, for example,
Example, I don't know.
do you
Many
know
streets.
have you ever seen a photo of New York City?
Yes, New York City.
All
Very
right.
famous.
Yeah, oof. And a bunch of people, all right, a lot of people in New York City. Have you ever seen pictures of Miami?
Yes.
And what about New Jersey? Do you know have you ever seen pictures or photos of New Jersey?
No.
Okay. I will suggest it to see it. I will suggest it to
Uh,
look for.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
In your country, do in your country it have Thomas Lincoln, right?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
In your country is have Thomas Lincoln, right? Is have
Income.
yeah?
Right. Because I did not understand the question.
I just act like this, like that, because I have this book.
Oh, Lincoln. You mean Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, right? Bonnie, do you mean the president Abraham Lincoln?
Here, teacher.
Yeah, you mean like the
Abraham.
Abraham Lincoln, right? The president. You mean like Abraham Lincoln, right?
Yes.
Well, like I said, Ronnie, New Jersey is a very beautiful place too. I used to live before in New Jersey. It was such a nice experience, and also in Florida. So, have you ever seen pictures of Miami?
Miami? No. Even see.
Yeah, it's very nice because there are many beaches there, and you can go take. It's actually located in the Caribbean coast. Then the weather is very warm, and we can go
Yeah.
to the beach and all that. So let's continue with number three. What
Okay.
what do you want to do in those countries?
In Canada, right?
Yeah, in Canada.
I like to be a scientist in that countries.
Okay, especially okay, you want to be a scientist in Canada, right?
Yes.
Only Canada. So you can also mention some other countries that you would like to travel to. For example,
I I will be the scientist in Canada, but I will be a scientist in the forest.
oh, nice, natural science
Yes.
or natural scientist.
Yes.
A natural scientist. That's right. That sounds very good. Or also that the name of that is well known as environmental scientist. Is this
Yeah,
one you're talking about?
because if I in the forest, I can see many animals in that and the animals the the countries in the
All right.
forest.
And what about here? What about the U.S.? Would you like to travel to the United States
Uh, if
as
I
well?
go if I go to US, I will be the artist.
Oh, and Aries, that's nice. Would you like to travel to Disney World?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, nice. So let's continue here. Okay, so here we are. So that's the way how you may answer. For example, um, you can say, for example, I started at school in certain time. So I would like to,
2008.
yeah, I would like to travel to maybe to Mexico or Egypt or Japan or well, you already told me Canada and the US, right?
Yes.
So then you told me that if you travel to the US, then you become a singer. And if you
Teacher,
yeah.
can you speak Japanese?
Oh, Japanese, I would like to. I would love to do it. I love
I
to.
can. I I know how to speak like Gare la deska or I can sing too. Tiga no stand yeah or tiga no
Oh,
stand
nice.
tiga like that.
Oh, very good. So I can speak French and Spanish.
I
That is,
can I can speak English, Vietnamese, Thai, and Japanese. China
oh,
too.
Chinese too, Mandarin.
Yes.
Oh, that's very good. You are so smart. So now
I like to speak.
you like you love languages, right?
Yes.
Me too. That's why I became a teacher because of my passion for languages. So now we are going to continue with the next exercise, Wani. Okay,
Okay.
we are going to look at the poster. Okay, and we are going to talk about it. So look at this. So what do you think about this poster?
I don't know. He say watch videos. What type of good did people buy and sell on zero? Make a list.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead. So
Noah, you always sing.
so when you see the poster there, when you see the poster, what do you think about that? For example, like the indication. What do you think about this child?
I don't know, but I think he want to make a list and learn about what type of good did people buy and so on the zero.
Yeah, maybe yeah. That could be a nice answer. Maybe they want us to talk about that. All right. So, and do you think that the Silk Road, all right? Um,
Yeah.
do you think that actually is going to continue to grow, like more people is going to pass by?
I don't sure.
Look at the map. Look at the map in your book.
Where?
In
This
your
map,
book,
right?
yeah, this map, or that map. That's right. So, do you think that, in your opinion, this is your opinion, Bonnie, okay? Your personal opinion. Do you think now, because it is easier for more people to from Asia to do commerce, all right, in that Silk Road, do you think that at this time there will be more people once the pandemic? Do you think more people will pass by?
Think yes.
Okay, yeah, that is possible. Why not? So let's review a little bit. Okay, so we are going to change the verbs to past tense form. So look at this. For example, you have returned, but the past tense is when you add ed to this, or if a verb is irregular, so then we're gonna change it to irregular. So the past,
Take
so yeah.
it took. Took.
So what is gonna be the past of return? What is the past of return? The past tense.
Returned.
That's right. Well done. Take.
Took.
Well done. Good job. Travel.
Traveled.
Traveled.
Traveled. Yeah.
Traveled. All right. So meet. Like when you
Meet.
meet people. Yeah, meet.
Meet and meet.
No meet, but meet.
Met.
Okay. That's right. Well done. Good job. And what about ride?
Right. Wrote.
That is correct. Good job. Fantastic. I always have my mic.
Yeah.
So, become.
Become.
What is the past tense of became? Well done. Good job. So, now it's
Let's
time
play.
to play. So, you're going to tell me what is this.
This.
Okay? So, tell me what is this. What do you think that is?
Um. Ruler.
Ruler? Let's see. You say ruler, right?
Yes.
Let's see. What is it?
I'm sure.
Is sealed.
Still.
Okay, always look at here. You know, in the background, there will be always a clue. Look at the
Okay.
background very well. Just analyze, all right? And you will be like, oh, I think it's this. And then maybe you get the right answer. That is a
Okay.
seal. Okay. So let's continue. What do you think is here? Where are they? So look at this.
Okay. Let's see.
So, okay, what is it? So look at well, look at the background. If you look at well, now you have a clue. Let me see here.
Return.
Okay.
I think they return to an
Yeah,
day.
they are returning. But especially this is the silk. They are on the silk. They are returning or they are in the silk road.
Oh, that is a silk road.
Yeah, it's a long destiny.
Yeah.
It's a long destination. Oh my God. So let's continue.
Okay.
Who is this?
Um, Marco Polo.
Oh my God. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Who do you think is
Or
this?
Pelican. Pelican.
Okay. This is the ruler. That's right. Well done. Yeah, that's the ruler we can. We can. So now, Bonnie, we have already finished with this lesson. Let me ask you something. What did we learn today in this class?
We learned about travel and trade. And we learned some
Trade.
vocabulary.
Travel and trade.
Travel and trade.
Okay.
And we learned some vocabulary is silk, goods, difficult, ruler, return, become famous.
Become famous.
Yes, become famous.
Okay. And what else? How long did Marco Polo spend to get to China? Let's see.
3 years.
3 years. That's right. And let me ask you something. How old was Marco Polo when he started his journey, his trip, all right, to Asia?
Can you say it again?
Do you remember?
Can you say it again?
Oh, do you want me to say it again? How old was Marco Polo when he started his trip to Asia? Do you remember the age of Marco Polo? For example, 10 years old, 20 years old.
21. 21.
Mm, in fact, it was 3 years less. He get to Asia at the age of 21, but you can subtract like 3 years. You take off 3 years, and
Okay.
what is gonna be the age of Marco Polo?
Oh, I understand. Yes. Does I have any homework?
17. That's right. Yeah, you have homework. Let me see. Last time I gave you page 5 and 6, right?
8. I'm ready done.
Okay. Let me see. And then I give you 5 and 6. Now I am going to give you
9 and 10, right?
yeah, 9 and 10. I'm gonna give you 9 and 10.
Okay.
So is the one that has the, Bonnie, is the one that has the map.
Okay. The one is have the map. Let me see.
But
Where?
in your workbook, look at your workbook. Do you have your
Right?
yeah, the one that has the map? That is about this class. Yeah, that is correct. Show me once again.
Okay.
Yeah. This is page. What page is this one?
Page 10.
Okay, 10 and 11, right?
Yes.
Then your homework is gonna be page 10 and 11.
Okay, I understand.
Let me write it here.
I
Okay.
can remember.
Okay, Bonnie. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Many thanks for being present in the class. So I wish you a fantastic rest of the day. Goodbye,
Okay.
Bonnie.
Goodbye, teacher.
See you next class. Bye. Goodbye, Snow White. Snow White.
My Snow White say goodbye you too.
Goodbye. See you.
Teacher,